and this is the 2026 Mercedes GLC Electric. And check this out, this is the special Sky Control panoramic sunroof, and in this video we are going to check out the exterior, interior, infotainment system with the seamless display, and also new infotainment system MBUX. Nothing is squeaking here, very solid. So let's go ahead and check it out together. From the exterior we can see the new animation with AMG line design, and I really like this configuration because of the interior but also because of the exterior, because this manufactured Alpine grey really fits this vehicle and I really love this modern shade of the grey. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below, and check out the new design language of the GLC with this illuminated grille, which also has special animations, and the grille itself has a lot of small LED lights, so you can see the huge variety of the illumination. Also the Mercedes light is illuminated, Mercedes logo, and we can see the AMG line design here with these side intakes, these design vents. And overall, from the standpoint, from the front, the car looks very sharp and very aggressive. Also, this is paired with the night package, so the grille has a dark chrome design or shadow chrome, as you can see here, and the Mercedes line around the badge is actually illumination as well. And in selected markets, also around the badge, it should be illuminated as well. So the grille is really distinctive with this huge border, as you can see. And overall design is really distinctive from what we saw before on the EQ vehicles. So this essentially replaces the EQE SUV, but with much lower price tag and all new technology. So what's not to love? And let's check out the side profile with these amazing looking wheels, and the whole car looks like a half coupe. So the rear is sloping down a lot. So these wheels are really beautiful in person. Really great design in my opinion. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. These are Eagle F1 235 45 R21. And the mirrors are also new with the LED design, sort of retro design with these two lines. Also something what comes back to the Mercedes. And we have also two new cameras for the assistant systems. So the assistant systems are of course the latest ones in this vehicle, and pop-up door handles are also something new in the GLC segment. So you can lock it and unlock with just touch of a finger. What is also interesting is that GLC also features the Airmatic as a comparison with the main rival iX3, which does not feature the Airmatic. So here is the rounded back. Let me know how do you like this, and sort of half coupe design of the vehicle. I quite like it in person. It looks very sporty and sort of it has a great stance. 265 40 R21, so wider at the back for better traction. These are the AMG line wheels with AMG logo here, as you can see. And once again, I really do love these wheels in person. They remind me the AMG GT design with this Y shape. So let me know what you think about the wheels in the comment section down below. Overall, I really like this spec with the Alpine grey, these wheels, and for the better aerodynamic purposes, the inside of the wheels are covered, as we have seen with previous vehicles, but in this way they are made very nice. So this is the back design with the new Mercedes stars in the back. They have different design than, for example, the S-Class or E-Class, so they are more modernized in this way. GLC 400. The lights are in the same line as the Mercedes logo in one black portion of the vehicle. So if you have a black car, it sort of blends in, but here on the gray one, it's more distinctive. So let's check out the boot. So on the electric GLC, we have 570 liters, so that's 20.1 cubic feet. And on the iX3 from the Neue Klasse, the all-new iX3, 520 liters in the back, so essentially 18.4 cubic feet. So that's we can say less, of course. That's 50 liters less, so about 10%. And something is even bigger in the GLC, but we will check it out soon. So here in the back you can see lots of space, and also you can fold out the seats, as you can see, with the touch of a button. And underneath we have some additional storage space, of course, for the cables, and bunch of stuff you can put here as well. Also you can lower the boot floor as well if you want, and then you have even larger space in the back. And of course this roller cover. So lots of practicality with the GLC Electric. Also we have tow bar here, as you can see, electric one, which will pop out automatically and fully. And of course it goes back as well automatically. You touch of a button, of course, you can put a cargo box or bikes, many things which you can carry with the tow bar. So it's very popular. And let me know in the comments, what do you usually carry with the tow bar? And with touch of a button, or you can kick under the boot, you can close the boot, of course, the tailgate. So the front trunk, which is called the frunk on the GLC, is 128 liters or 4.5 cubic feet. But on the iX3 Neue Klasse, 58 liters or 2 cubic feet. So essentially this is double what BMW offers. So it's quite a difference, double amount of the storage space. So it's really usable even for the front trunk, which you can use for many things as well. So in these terms, the total practical storage is 698 liters. Alright guys, so here we are in the interior of the new electric GLC, and I'm so happy that I can show you in full detail this special display. So this is a seamless screen, so everything here from pillar to pillar, essentially from the air vent to air vent, is the seamless display. And we have many actually screens and themes which you can change here. So this is really amazing in terms of the how it is looking actually. So let's check it out together. Alright, so this is how you can see the display, and you can change the themes very easily if you swipe here. So this is like an AMG line theme, and you can see also the ambient lighting is changing here, and also the instrument panel design. Check this out, absolutely fantastic. So even this is different color, and everywhere here is display. So this looks really fantastic. Check this out. Everywhere is different color. This is like a blue theme, like a splash. This is with like a mountains, and this is sort of like a explosion of colors. And this is like a blue and turquoise. Really cool how this looks in person, and it sort of gives you impression that everything is so high-end and just stretches from pillar to pillar. So I would say that this is a must-have option, and you can get this even without the top spec in terms of the packages, so you can buy the display like separately. Ambient lighting also here in the doors, very nice details in the doors. You can see physical buttons here, so everything is looking really great. They are pushing physically the buttons, and also materials here, buttons, 4 buttons for windows. You can of course lock and everything. This panel looks really high-end, and also for the Burmester this panel here is looking really great. This one like a high-end, sort of like an aluminum finish, and essentially we don't have the black plastics anymore, only on the steering wheel. But on the steering wheel, one big benefit is that we have back the physical buttons. So with this one, with the rocker, you can change the drive, the essentially cruise control speed you can change here, and distance with this. So this is different as well. And with this one you can change the volume. So this is the volume roller, and you can change very easily with small increments. Can you see? So you can change the volume only by a little bit, up and down, which is really great. Also here in the middle you can change what you can see for the instrument panel, like a consumption, or you can put it in navigation in the middle as well. Check this out. But it needs to load the navigation. This vehicle is in, we need to activate the navigation, because this is like a first car in the country, so it's not activated, but you could see here the navigation as well. And then you have also different design, so for assistant systems, different layout, and also for the navigation. So it would be here the full screen navigation. So it's looking really great. And also I love this wood. This is like a dark brown wood. And you have two places for the smartphone. This is ventilated, cooled, and also physical buttons here. These are looking so high-end. Check this out. Really great, like aluminum finish. This is the dynamic select, so for the driving control, sport, comfort, eco, individual, terrain. And also here we have the buttons for the camera. So this is for the camera 360 view, of course. Check this out. Yeah, on this one it's a rear camera, but of course you can get the 360. So this one is not equipped with the 360, but of course it's available as in some packages as optional extra. And you can turn off the screen, microphone, roller, physical one for the volume, hazard lights, and this is sort of like a, feels like a leather, but it is like a high-end synthetic material, I would assume. Really great materials also here, like a chrome line, and ambient lighting stretches, here. Really gorgeous in my opinion. So everything looks and feels really high-end in my opinion. And for the GLC level, this is really crazy. So I absolutely love this configuration, this layout. Two cup holders, these are adjustable. You can choose different trim for this option as well. So you don't need to have a black plastics anymore. And with USB-C ports you can also charge with the cable. But let's check out the ambient lighting. So ambient lighting, we can have a energy shine. This one is looking like this. Then ocean blue, brightness is on, now it's on full, okay. Then Miami rose. Then we have the Malibu sunset, burning blue. Then we have the Venice pink. Check out how this also changes with the air vents. Chrome shine, really prominent ambient lighting. Jungle green, but still it looks tasteful. Also you can see the line above the cockpit here. Ultramarine, this one is very bright. Fresh cyan. Then we have a racing yellow and racing orange. So let's leave it at ultramarine. Then you have of course the monochrome colors. You have 64. You can change whichever you want. This one is the most bright. Full blue. Okay, so this is like a, I'm blind, of course. Yeah, too much. Full blue as well. Yeah, so the brightness you can change as well. Then you have only at night settings, which is really helpful. So at night you can have different essentially brightness levels. But let's go ahead and check out the stars here in the sunroof. So these stars can change the color. So for example now it's blue, and you can have it in like a magenta design. Then you can have it in like a yellow. So the stars are changing colors. They can be green, really interesting. And now let's go ahead and check out the, let's give it to blue, full blue. Let's go now and check out the sunroof. So here we have sky control, so you can have it clear. Okay, so everything is clear, then everything is opal, so essentially like a milky glass. And then you can have motif, so this would be like this. And you can also individually unclear or clear individual panels. So for example, if you want to have for kids in the back more clear, you can have it, and for the passengers you can have a milk glass like this. Can you see? And vice versa, if you want to have kids in the shade, then you can do it like this, and for the front passengers you can have it clear. So for the kids, so they are more in the shade, of course, and you as front passengers. You can even darken this one. So now you can have it like this. Interesting options, of course. So I would use it mostly like this, but yeah, you can do whatever you want. You can do like a half. So it looks like this. Like this. Okay. Whichever you want. So you can change it. For example, everything can be clear. Now it disappears, or everything can be opal. Check this out. And you can also have it like this. So motif and also clear. So really interesting application of the sunroof. This one is not possible to open because the technology is in the glass, and of course, as you can see, the whole roof is glass. In terms of the space, I feel really spacious here, and also on the seats, new design, really comfortable, many colors and materials to choose from. So full leather, man-made leather, also microfiber on the inside, so you can choose between many options in this regard. Also in the middle we have storage space, as you can see, very deep and large. And also I like these toggles. This is for the transmission, this one is for the windshield wipers. Really new design and more high-end feeling for sure. Also the ambient lighting can change the color, so here is like a purple and there is like a blue, so this one can change this as well. And the whole cockpit feels really premium, and yeah, nothing is squeaking here. So the build quality, very solid, super solid, I would say. Nothing, it's dead silent. Doors, the grab handle, nothing. It's like bulletproof. So the build quality is definitely superb, I would say, 10 out of 10. The vents, new design, also really amazing in terms of how they are looking with ambient lighting and the mechanism. Everything feels super solid. So let me know what you think about this, and look how this goes in the color. Very nice difference in from this part all the way there. So it looks really amazing in this regard. And of course you can change here the seats. You can have a memory, then of course you have a massage for the driver and front passenger, kinetic. This one will change the angle, and of course adjustment for the seats. And then here you have the seat heating, seat ventilation, and of course the steering wheel heating as well. So this is the new MBUX system with the ambient lighting, new sound experience, and I've showed you this before in the different video, but looks really great in my opinion, especially in this display. So this display is a must-have in my humble opinion, and I would go for it for sure. So yeah, very spacious, comfortable. I really love this interior, and feels very futuristic, and build quality is top notch. I can push anywhere, nothing is any sounds. Materials are really great. Also here is not like a, I'm not sure if it's plastic, but it's like a softened, so it's like a softer material. Very interesting in a good way. And in the glove compartment, additional storage space, and even the mechanism of this is like improved, I would say. The passengers can also control their display, watch content as well. Then you have Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, as you can see, CarPlay and Android Auto. So it doesn't matter what kind of phone do you have, you can use it for sure. And yeah, the vibes here are absolutely top level. Now let's go ahead and check out the rear section of the GLC and what we can expect there in terms of the practicality and headroom. So let's check out the rear section of the GLC, and so much space here. I'm actually surprised. I can put my feet under the seat and everything looks and feels really great actually. I will just turn off the flash, and you can see also we have here place for the smartphone, tablet, cup holders, adjustable, place for 2 arms, and really I feel amazing here actually. So I'm really surprised as well. For the knee room, check out how much space. This is like in the, I don't know, in much larger car. Really great in terms of the space and materials everywhere. Nothing is squeaking, build quality super solid. So this piece really nice design. Also seat heating here, sort of hidden. Check this out. This is amazing. Really nice. Storage space in the doors, and one hanger for the jacket. Another one is here. Reading light. Grab handle in the front. We don't have, only in the back. And check out, this is the roof. So this is how it looks with the stars. And this of course can change color. And as you can see there, this is the seamless display. Absolutely fantastic. Alright guys, so here in the back of the electric GLC, the sunroof is really cool. I absolutely love the sky control, how it looks and how it changes the patterns, and the fact that you can dim only some sections, and for the kids, for example, it can be in the shades, the kids, and the front section can be open. It's such a nice feature to have, and yeah, I feel really fantastic here. So comfortable. The seats are really great as well. So yeah, I'm really happy with the rear section of the GLC. And let me know what you think about the front in the comment section down below. About the seamless display, you can see how the colors are changing in the stripe, and they are going around it, like for example in the E-Class and other Mercedes. The design of the ambient lighting and everything, it gets better each year. So I would say it's really improvement here in the GLC with the seamless display, and of course must have. I'm going to say this one more time, this is a must-have option. Definitely go for this display. If it's not a deal breaker, of course you can get the classic one, but with the seamless, I think this is a, in my humble opinion, it's a must-have. But for sure, for some people it's not, and that's fine because you have so many options to choose from. And doesn't matter what kind of display do you have, the build quality will be amazing in each of them. Here in the middle we have the air vents, also really nice design, and you can move it so easily. Small storage space, and of course down there we have also the USB-C ports, and here we have also USB-C ports which are illuminated as well. So really nice design for the vents as well, and nice and clicky, sort of old school design with these slats. And also in the seats, check out the holes here, so you can see for the front from the rear, and such a nice design with this aluminum look. Absolutely gorgeous. Of course you can change the angle for the headrest here with the button, so you can move it forward like this, and built-in look looks really futuristic and so good with the seats, where the headrest is a one piece with the seat. It looks so sporty, and absolutely love this style. In terms of the headroom, we have plenty of space, as you can see, so much room to have. So really many inches, like more than 10 centimeters. I would say this is like 5 inches. So much space in the GLC. I'm actually really surprised. And I'm 184 centimeters, 6 feet, and just below 1 inch. Would you choose the GLC Electric or the iX3 Neue Klasse? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you soon in the next episode. Have a wonderful day.